let me ask you this, man. You had some amazing opportunities come your way because you on a hell of a run and restart. I'm proud of you, dog, because you kicking it back off.
Yes, sir.
When did the Rich Gang situation come about?
The Rich Gang situation came about, I would say probably beginning 15, end of 14, if I'm not mistaken, and don't quote me. But the situation came about, man. I probably had met Thug 6 months prior, and the first day I met him, man, first day I went in the studio, we do Get the Fuck Out of My Face. So after Get the Fuck Out of My Face, we get back in the studio the next night. It goes from that night to damn near us getting in the studio during the week, because the weekends we will both be busy and booked. So us going in the studio collaboratively recording together, but still being solo artists. Like me and Thug was never a group, and I'm gonna tell you how the group thing came about. So it went for us to record at a location. The location, either the studio got shut down or something. We changed locations. We ended up recording at Dark, which was Dallas Austin old studio at the time. A historic place in Atlanta. So we're recording at Dark. And Bird, like at this time, he's already fooling with Bird. He's like, man, Bird want to meet y'all. I said, bring him up into the bring him to the studio. Bird comes like a week later, like, man, I love what y'all doing. And we still just recording for, like we just collectively recording together. We don't got no situation. We just like the way we sound with each other. It sound dope to us, so we're gonna keep recording. Bird being the business man, he got like, hey, look, nephew, I just rented the studio out for 3 months. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm like, cool. So we up here every day now. So as we're up here every day, Bird up there, he got the tour bus up there. Shit, Bird basically living in Atlanta on the tour bus. Or
that's him. That's Stunner Man.
Yeah, you feel me? So even to this day, now I'm gonna get past that. So we at the studio recording. Yeah, he just like, hey, look, man, we got to put this out. Like, how we gonna put it out? I know Thug signed Atlantic. I got this situation with TIG, and you cash money. You know what I'm saying? Like this, this type of question, like nah, we're just gonna put it together under Rich Gang. I thought it made sense at the time. Let's do it. Boom. Then come out the hottest shit in the world. And this right before streaming. Like music hasn't even. It's not even streaming yet. It's turning, but it hasn't got there because I like people telling it's gonna go to streaming, and I'm like, I hear what you're saying, but we putting him up on iTunes with the group. And like that's how the Rich Gang situation came about.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna jump back on this Rich Gang stuff, but I want to talk to you about streaming real quick. You came in the game at a funny time because it was kind of already phased out the CDs, but people were still buying CDs a little something. Exactly. iTunes was cracking. You had, you got iTunes cracking, streaming one like it is, because you'd have made bank, dog. You'd have made even more money probably in this system this today, dog, with the streaming.
Yeah.
You'd have made a bankroll, dog. Let's go back to this Rich Gang situation. I'm surprised y'all wasn't tied up in a bunch of shit behind that, like you said, because Thug signed to Atlantic. Yeah. Cash Money is with Universal.
And keep in mind, like I tell you, like, I'm young at this time. I just know, like, I end up doing this song called Cash Money on my second mixtape. What Walkthrough was on. So that mixtape, I ended up doing this song called Cash Money. When I first did the song, Bird wanted to buy the song for me. Me, like, I'm not selling my song. Bird, you can hop on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it went from him hopping on it. Yeah, I still hadn't met him. And then I end up, I think he ended up reaching out to my dad or something. We wanted, like, because once the Rich Gang thing got out, it came to a point where, like, well, shit, who put the music out? That's what everybody asking me, like, who put the music out? You know what I'm saying? It's like, fly, like, who put the music out? Like, Bird did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I wasn't looking for no money from Bird because I knew my paperwork was right. Like, I know once this shit gets spent anyway, man, I'm gonna get my bill. I know my entertainment noise you're going to get was mine. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
But as far as Bird put that shit out, bro, man, he did that shit. Like, he did what he did.
Because I know at one point, I remember it was a big thing. You know, the media, they put it out there that you left the group. But it was never really a group. It was just you and your homie making songs, and Bird happened to take interest in it.
Yeah, Bird took interest in it, and I kind of started falling back. It started feeling different. Like, we would do shows, and egos played a big role in that. You know what I'm saying? Egos played a big role in that. I just started falling back, man. Like I say, we ain't know what. My people pulling me like, bro, Quan, the music out like you're doing shows, but we can't really account for the music because we didn't put it out. You see what I'm saying? Then in 2 or 3 months, I talked about the records getting leaked. Bird told her he paid for the studio. He never paid for 1 day in there, so the studio leaked all the music.
So the studio leaked all the music. So Bird pretty much had y'all in there under the assumption and everything was Gucci.
Yeah.
And he kind of put you in a situation because them songs being leaked, that actually derailed you for a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, those songs being leaked, yeah, derailed me for a little bit. Derailed me a whole lot. Like you say, like those songs being leaked, some of those were from my debut album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, I treat all of them like my babies, but that definitely derailed me. But I still like me being young. I didn't look at it like I wasn't mad because I felt like it was still part of my dream. Like, man, I just want to be heard the right way. Of course, I probably ain't get confiscated what I was supposed to get, but I know a nigga ain't chunked me off, and I ain't go to Bird with my hand up. Of course, business is business, and I know like if this motherfucker get played in the world, I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. And I'm gonna go back, man. And I'm not gonna make this whole interview about that, but and shout out to Birdman. Me and Birdman is all right to me, cool nigga. But he has a reputation
for
not handling business. You know what I'm saying? My personal experience with him, one of my artists, Glass Malone, was signed to Cash Money, and you know, shout out to our attorney because Bird did every fucking thing he was supposed to do. Shout out to Stunner, but he does have that reputation, bro, because his mind state is just like corporate America. Or well, let him take me to court.
Yeah, for real talk.
I ain't paying for shit. They can take me to court because he know. Let's say I owe a motherfucker $1 million, right? This is his mindset. Let's say I owe a motherfucker $1 million. He needs that money, obviously. And the longer that we prolong that, the longer we go into court and all that shit, he's spending money.
Yeah, so he's not gonna be able to afford to go to court.
Exactly. So when I call you,
waited out on.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you what Stunner man go do. He go call you, hey man, I got a few dollars for you, my nigga. Let that other shit go. And he go get 2 or 3 new beats from you. While you doing that, he'll get some other shit. So he's definitely a hustler. Yeah, and it's hard to be mad at the nigga when you meet him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I wasn't never mad at Bird. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I could have been.
Well, you can't be, bro, because you obviously did the smart thing. And one thing I admire about you even more now is that you never said nothing about that till now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You never put him out there like, man, this nigga ain't paying his bills, man. He owed me this and that. You know what I mean? You kept a player and kept it moving because that's what players do.
And at the time, like, man, that was a very exciting part of my life. Like,
for sure.
I wasn't having no money problems. Like, still ain't. But of course, you want what's rightfully due to you. I'd be a fool and lie like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for real, dog. So let's come up, man, to the present. I'm gonna ask you something, man. And please, you don't have to answer if you want to. Do you ever feel at some point, man, that there was somebody behind the scenes trying to pull strings, man, to slow your roll down? Do you feel like you ever got blackballed because you had too much momentum and you're getting it back now, dog? But you had way too much. I was really expecting you to be like that next Drake type of nigga, dog, to where you selling 5-10 million albums going diamond and shit.
All right, too.
And then it kind of just like damn, what's the name at? You know what I mean? What happened, dog?
What I say, somebody here that next on me, I can't even say that, man. What I can say is the time I was dropping music, I just ain't have a team, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. Like, you could be the most talented nigga in the world, but without a team and court in a circle,
you need a manager, publicist, all kind of stuff. It's all kind of people you need.
You need a team, PR. You need a video out. You need your engineer on hand, and I mean like stuff like of that nature because you work every day. And there's no off day when you're grinding. And you got to think, Ben, I done had a taste before, and I feel I want to go further than what you saw me then. I haven't scratched the surface, if you ask me.
You are on the incline, dog, not on the decline. You can see it because when they hit me, when our producer for the show Taylor hit me, I said, hell yeah. That's one of my favorite young niggas. You know what I mean? Because of the fact you make music, dog. You make music and it's real soulful and melodic, dog. That's one thing about the South. You can almost hear the gospel in all the rappers, dog. I don't care if you're from Texas, Miami, whatever. You can hear the church, dog. I almost see a preacher up there, big black dude up there, sweat.